Verse 18 explains it. Look at this. Hear then the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom and doesn't understand it, the evil one comes and snatches away what's been sown in his heart. This is the one that was sown along the path. As for what was sown on the rocky ground, this is the one that hears the word and immediately he receives it with joy. Yet he has no root himself, but endures only a little while. But when the tribulations or persecutions come, he stumbles. As for the one that was sown in thorns, this is the one that hears the word, but the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and it proves unfruitful. As for what was sown in good soil, this is the one that hears and understands it, and indeed bears fruit and yields, in the case of 100-fold, another 60 and 30-fold. Notice it says, the one that fell in good soil. Jesus always speaks of evil and good, the good and evil. He speaks of two thieves, a bad thief and a good thief. He speaks of two children, Abel and Cain. He's always speaking of justice, injustice. In this case, he's speaking the same. He's saying the same thing through different parables. So he says that in this world, there are two types of soil. There are spirits that are evil and there are spirits that are good. There are spirits that have been predestined for salvation, and there are spirits that are vessels of wrath. These are people who died and there is no more memory of them. That is painful, right? Though it's painful and you don't understand it, it's written. I've been studying this book for 34 years, and it doesn't matter how much you want to argue, this is painful to think that God created spirits that were good and spirits that were evil. That's why Paul said, what shall we then say? Is there injustice in God? No, he does as he wished. He hardened Pharaoh's heart. And so there are spirits, in Psalms it says, that the son of perdition is like a serpent that cannot be charmed. Or cannot be charmed. It doesn't matter how skillful the charmer is, can't dominate it. Imagine, there are many people of serpents that can be charmed by men. So Jesus spoke of two types of ground. There is one type of soil that doesn't matter how much you talk to them and advise them, you have to leave them. You have to let them be manifest. They don't want to know about the good things. But there are other spirits that are ones that feel guilty. Oh, forgive me, Lord, but we are good soil. Those that falter all four legs, they fall. But we fall, but we get up because we are good soil. There are spirits that are chosen by God. Those are the true children of God. So then those children of God bear fruit in different measures, 30 and 100-fold.